I am Mark Dolan. It's time now for Headliners, a comedic romp through tomorrow's papers, tonight in the company of Andrew Doyle and Nick Dixon. But first, let's have a look at tomorrow's front pages, and we'll start with the Daily Mail. And here's what they are saying. It's time to spike the tax hike, say the Mail. Painful national insurance rise hits in weeks as living costs soar. Now MPs and businesses join the Mail in calling for a delay to spare families. A hike in national insurance this April must be stopped to help families survive a cost of living crisis, say the Mail, and some leading Conservative backbenchers. Next up, the Times. PM beefs up top team as leadership fears mount. New lieutenants will track loyalty of every MP. How about the Daily Telegraph? Government seeks to gag BBC over spy story. Attorney General to go to the High Court for an injunction to avoid risk to people's lives. Teach in person or give refunds, universities told. I think that's a very good idea. I don't think I attended many face-to-face lectures when I was an undergraduate, but I'm not sure I'm in a position to ask for my money back. Also, church to take a more softly approach to seating. Churches will find it easier to put cushions on pews as officials intend to relax rules on adding soft furnishings to help meet environmental targets. There you go. Faith and the eco agenda all rolled into one story. The FT, Netflix mauling deepens tech rout. A drop in $48 billion in relation to Netflix's value. How about the weekend? NHS in talks on jabs U-turn to save 70,000 staff from the sack. Government actively considering a pause to mandatory COVID vaccines for NHS workers. Well, that news, in my view, couldn't come too soon. The Independent, farewell to rock powerhouse Meat Loaf. The Grammy Award-winning Bat Out of Hell artist died yesterday at the age of 74 with his wife by his side. Brand Boris damaged permanently by scandal. Well, there's a surprise. Election guru warns Johnson unlikely to recover from Partygate. This according to Lord Hayward, a former advisor to the Conservative Party and a polling expert. The Guardian, show us all the evidence on number 10 parties, Johnson told. Is it just me or are you over Partygate? Because I know I am. How about this? The Daily Mirror, Meat Loaf dies of COVID. We're going to have a chat about Meat Loaf very shortly, but a great photograph of the big man in his pomp. I don't know how you referred to the great man when he was alive. Do you call him Meat, Mr. Loaf? What was the etiquette? Daily Express. Virus kills Meat Loaf. If I die, but I won't be controlled. And Wonder Pill to fight COVID and the flu. A Wonder Pill that fights both COVID and influenza could be the next exciting secret weapon in the war on viruses. Fans fury as Adele axes Vegas gig. And last but not least, the Daily Star. War of the Worlds. It's intergalactic geopolitics, Jim, but not as we know it. Hard man Russian President Vladimir Putin has scared off extraterrestrials from visiting Earth by being too rough, says a top UFO sleuth. Vladimir Putin's warmongering has frightened off aliens from visiting Earth, says Britain's top ET hunter. What a strange job. Nearly as strange as mine. Let's crack on.